to its culture. Discover luxurious bath and body rituals from Italian botanical gardens with Perlier. Love shopping with HSN? Now there's even more to love with our new streaming experience. More chances to catch the shows you've missed. More ways to get to know your favorite hosts. More live channels to watch, even QVC. Just search HSN on your streaming device and download the QVC HSN streaming service to discover more.
Welcome in. I'm your host, Shannon Fox. I've got some exclusive items for you to beautify your outdoors. These are coming up, so I'm glad that you're joining us. By the way, if you're new to HSN, I know you're gonna love shopping here. You can just sit in the comfort of your own home, order on the phone, order on hsn.com, even download the HSN app, and you've got lots of different ways to be able to pay as well. We've got something you can only get here. It's actually a privacy fence. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It looks like somebody grew ivy for years and years and then had somebody come and tend to it. You've got real wood on the back. It expands to, let me see, it expands to 110 inches by 25 inches. Hide anything that's unattractive in your backyard or front yard. You can use it as a privacy wall just to be able to beautify everything. We do have 2 colors remaining, and guess what? It even is lighted. That's the only thing that you couldn't quite see there, that it has even a timer. So it just works on batteries. You can time it to go on at a certain time and then off at a certain time. So it always looks gorgeous and beautiful outside. And then of course you can hide that ugly fence or that ugly pool pump, whatever. That's coming up in just a little bit, but we're in our final quantity. So I want to let you know that we have those. All right, think about your outdoors. Again, we're talking about beautifying and maybe hiding. This is from Wind and Weather. They bring us unique items, painted metal. Of course, it's good for indoors and out because it's outside. That Wind and Weather, it really will stand up to anything. Look at the hydrangea. We're ready for flowers. I've been planting and waiting and waiting. I feel like every day it's like I'm wondering if Santa came and brought beautiful flowers, but you can have them immediately. This is $49.95. You get 5 different panels that just stake right into the ground. So if you wanted to hide something, if you wanted to add a little bit of depth and color, that's the hydrangea. We have hummingbirds. Aren't those beautiful hummingbirds and red and white flowers? The hydrangea is the most vibrant for certain, but aren't you ready for the hummingbirds to come into your gorgeous garden? You can put this anywhere, whether it's in the garden or in the front yard, backyard, and they stake right in. Then we've got ladybugs and butterflies. We have only our final quantity remaining. So here's what it looks like when it comes to you. Whoop. You've got all the different panels, nice and lightweight, but very, very sturdy. And then all you do is just pop them right into the ground, and they instantly add color and interest. You'll have people stopping you like, wait, where did you get that? They look so much more expensive than $49.95. I've got to introduce you to my guest, Yvette Lopez, because Yvette, we love seeing you outdoors and you're out here during the day, and what a gorgeous sort of a collection you have there.
Oh, I absolutely love these, Shannon. These are so versatile. You can do so many things with them. You can put them in expansive land and greenery for that vibrant pop of color. As you see here, you can cover that electric box or that pool pump. In fact, I normally use my sunflowers to cover a pool pump in the back, and it does a great job. But what's so great about these is, of course, since they're Wind and Weather, they are quality. These are metal. There's no plastic here. There's no assembly required. I want to take one out to show you what you're going to get. You're going to get 5 different panels, and your job is simply to screw on these little stakes at the bottom, pick your location, and then you just put them right in. And you know what's great is that you can use them abstract. So you can do, where maybe someone might have to guess what the design is, or you can put them together where it's clear. But no matter where you choose, they're gonna add an interesting element, something different to your lawn or your garden. Right now, you might just have a bunch of dead nothing where you are. So maybe you wanna pick one of these vibrant flowers to have that instant beauty, that instant gratification. But then what's great is these are not permanent. So as your garden evolves, you can pick it up and you can move it somewhere else.
That's what we want, right? I like what you were saying, as your garden evolves. I've really just gotten into gardening. My kids, kids have always told me that I don't have quite a green thumb. Good at raising kids and dogs, but not so much with the with the plants. So this is, like you were saying, instant gratification. So as you're watching right now, we are in our final quantities. You choose the ladybug. Isn't that fun and bright and vibrant? We've got the butterfly, which really does look like it was artist designed and sprayed. And of course, it's wind and weather, so the quality is it's just incredible when you get it. You'll have this for years and years to come. Then we have it in the most vibrant hydrangea. Now, I, full disclosure, saw this outside here at HSN, and they were they were near one of our trees, and I looked and I went, oh, how do we grow hydrangea? That was my first thought. Of course, as I got closer, you can tell that what it is, but that really was, it was such a mood boost. It was such a smile on my face, and that's what it will be for you. And then of course we have the hummingbirds, which how can you not smile when the hummingbirds are around, and the beautiful red and white flowers. So you know what I'm noticing there? I notice the wind and weather. I didn't notice that big metal pump in the back, you know?
Exactly. And what's so nice about these is because it's wind and weather, they're powder coated. It's a pigmented powder that it's just thermally bonded to this metal. So what that means for you is you're never going to have any chipping or rusting or fading. These vibrant colors are going to stay like this for you season after season, year after year. And just so you have an idea, they're about 3 feet high and about 2 feet wide. So all you need to do is, again, pick your location. And, you know, I think what's coming up, Mother's Day, what a wonderful gift. Does your mom love hydrangeas? Does she love hummingbirds or the ladybug or the butterfly? You can personalize a gift. She will be able to put it wherever. And you know what? She will always think of you. So I love them for that reason. I love them for so many reasons, because wind and weather gives you those distinctive pieces that you're not going to be able to pick up in your local home improvement store.
That's true, and it's no maintenance beauty for your backyard, your front yard. If you're on the phone to get yours, just know that the hydrangea and the hummingbird are the most popular and certainly the most limited. 732010 is your item number. Thanks so much, Yvette. Of course, you're going to stick with us because we've got more wind and weather to come, but I wanted everybody to know something else that's coming up that was brand new today. We've had one airing. These have been incredibly popular. It's the Atomic Beam Sunblast. Holy cow, literally, it is motion detection. It's solar powered, so you never have to worry about a battery or certainly no electrical wiring. You just put this up anywhere. It's motion sensing, which is security. It's also great if you take the dog out, you don't have to turn the light on just for the few moments that you're out there, and boy, are those bright. You're getting a 2-pack today. $29.95. I'm excited to share that with you. You get 2 of those. And then of course, the fact that those are solar means you never have to worry, did I turn it on, did I turn it off? And because they're motion activated, they only go on right when you need them. So that's coming up in just a little bit. Of course, you never have to wait. All right, this is, Yvette's sticking with us because we've got wind and weather. These are metal spinner stakes. So what you can't quite tell there is how tall they are. Yes, this is in a planter, but they're about 6 feet tall. As the wind spins, they just have so much vibrancy. They're mesmerizing. This is the hummingbird. Look at how beautiful that is. And then all the way down, it even has a really pretty stake as well. Oh, is that pretty? Look at the vibrant hummingbirds, the beautiful colors, the greens, the aquas, that orange, and then it goes right down here. So as the wind will be giving you the motion. Then we also have it in the butterfly, which is your aqua, your hot pink. That is a beautiful butterfly. It literally looks like it's lace cut. But these are metal. So of course they are very, very sturdy, very durable. Weighs about 4.3 pounds. And again, you don't need somebody to install it. You just stake it right into the ground. For under $20, we'll send it right to you or to somebody. Oh, look at it. It's going. Yvette, these are so pretty. I know you have them outdoors with you.
Yeah, I do. I have them right here in my front yard, in fact. And what's great is my house is gray, so I don't have that much color. These give me that pop of color right in my front yard. And look, the wind's doing its job. they're spinning. And what I think is so cool about these is, I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to stop your Hummingbird for a second. So there are so many different elements here. You have the Hummingbird, beautiful, right on the top. Then you have your spinner. Then you have the tail of the spinner with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hummingbirds and a little stick going down with beautiful different color balls. And what's so neat about these, the stake is included. So you're going to get these home. It takes about 7, 8 minutes to just put together. You need nothing, just your hands. And then put it, select your location, and let the wind do the rest. And you can take a look at me and see that I'm 5'6". So these are definitely right up there, you know, a little over 6 feet tall. So you can pick your location. I think that what's really neat about these is the fact that they're so different. I've never seen a spinner like this before, including with a stake and everything, but the colors. These are like an artist sat there for hours and just painted the way these vibrant, beautiful colors are. With the butterfly, the pinks, the turquoises, the greens, and then, my goodness, the Hummingbird just has golds, crimson, blue, yellows, reds, all these beautiful colors. And you get to have these in your lawn, in your garden, front backyard. You can put them right in the ground, Shannon, or as you showed, you can actually put them in a planter. So maybe you might just have like a deck. Maybe you're in a high rise and you just have a little balcony. Well, put it right there in a planter and you can still enjoy this beautiful spinner.
They are so pretty. Of course, I'm inside, so there is no wind here, so I'm just showing you what it looks like. But it looks beautiful from any angle. If there's wind, if there's no wind, they're so beautiful and vibrant. They're really a big wow. I mean, literally a big wow. They're 6 feet tall. You get to choose the butterfly, which is the hot fuchsia and that bright blue, or the Hummingbird, which obviously has that pretty hummingbird on it in the oranges and the greens and the turquoises. $19.98 to get that home. 732031 is your item number. Take advantage of that sale price. We only have about 200 remaining in each option. What a pretty way to be able to entertain your friends, yourself outside. Thank you so much, Yvette, helping us beautify our homes.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna move right on to our next item. This is our final quantity of the fence. I want you to see what it looks like first. Then I'm gonna show you what it's hiding. This is the purple. The colors just describe sort of the inside of the leaves. You can see there. There it is, like the inside of the leaves. So that one is purple. Last call, 2 dozen remaining in the purple. I told you we're limited. Those will all go within the next minute or so. So your best bet, go to hsn.com, 729767. That's your item number. And we also have it in the yellow, which is vibrant, kind of chartreuse. So only a couple hundred of those to go around as well. But this is what it is. So it looks like this. If you've got a chain link fence, if you need extra privacy out on your back porch, your deck, around the pool, you can expand this up to 110 inches. Or if you needed to cover up something tall, like me, you could also do that. Look at that. Make it as tall as you want. It's completely up to you. That I showed you, right there, that's the battery pack. It actually is lighted. The lights are beautiful. They're strewn throughout what looks like an ivy covered sort of a trellis there. You don't ever have to worry about that battery though. You can just set it and it on a timer will be on for 6 hours and off for 18. This is brand new. We're already just about to sell out. It's your last chance to see it. Deborah Byers is joining us, always bringing us great solutions for our home. Deb, we want everything to be beautiful, inside and out. And this is instant greenery, instant privacy, instant coverage in our backyards.
Absolutely, or inside our homes, because you can bring this beautiful fence inside. I've got it behind me hanging on this wall. You're going to be getting 12 zip ties, so you can hang it virtually anywhere. It has the batteries installed. All you need to do is pull a little tab, and then you can decide whether you want to go ahead and turn it on manually, turn it off manually, or as Shannon said, put it on for 6 hours and leave it off for 18 hours. It'll go on again. It's absolutely amazing. And I tried to count all the lights that are throughout it, and I kept losing count because they're tucked around and all throughout, but at night, oh my goodness, it's absolutely spectacular. But the fence alone, which has been without the lights, has been hugely popular because it expands to a full 10 feet by 2 feet. So if you've got under a deck that you need to, make beautiful, you can with this beautiful ivy-covered fence that is faux. Each one of these gorgeous leaves are variegated, so there's a beautiful hue of colors, whether you choose the purple or the yellow, and they are protected from the sun, so they will not fade. So when you get this home and hang it on your wall outside, it's going to stay just as beautiful next season as it does now. And now it comes with the gorgeous lights. And you can put it inside as well. So what I did earlier, I can't take you in the house because I can only be in one place at a time. You can hang it vertically in your foyer, and imagine how inviting that would be against a wall with the lights in the evening. So whatever you like, whether you're hiding garbage cans or just hiding broken plaster on your wall or just enhancing your space, this is the way to go. It's got real willow wood reeds on the back, so you're getting a gorgeous backside as well as the front. So if you're using this to divide, give you some privacy or shade between you and your neighbor, no worries. You're going to see the beautiful leaves in the front with the gorgeous lights, and your neighbor is going to see that gorgeous willow wood. It's absolutely amazing, Shannon.
It is so beautiful. And you know how long it would take to grow ivy like this and all the nasties that live in ivy? It's going to stay looking just as beautiful. All right, my update, purple, completely sold out. But look, as I remove the purple, look at what it was hiding. Chain link fence. Which would you rather, right? That beautiful ivy covered fence or a chain link fence? Also so much more privacy, right? So you're getting the protection, but you're also getting incredible privacy. The lighting on this truly sets it apart. Now we do have the original, the expandable fence with just that beautiful ivy that doesn't have the lights. That's $29. We have that available. Most of you are picking up more than one of these expandable fences because they're so easy. You'll pull it out of the box, you'll expand it to fit whatever location you want. It's beautiful on both sides, and then when you set the timer as you go outside and enjoy the outdoors, you've got those beautiful little twinkle lights, the kind that would cost you more than $39.95 just to set up on any fence that you have. You're getting them included and they're battery operated. You can use that timer as well. $13.32, interest-free for our final quantity on these. Only a few hundred remain. Oh, I like that close-up. These are beautiful, Deborah, from far away and also from close-up. They look so realistic.
Well, they really do, Shannon, and that's one of the reasons why we have been hugely popular with these. The ones with the lights that I'm showing today this is their first time ever on the air, but the ones without the lights have been so popular because they do so many things. They provide you shade, they provide you privacy, they can hide a multitude of sins. If you've got just garbage cans that you want to hide, you can do that with this beautiful fence. But then when you add the lights, it creates that beauty at night as well. And to know that you can put it confidently on a fence in the summertime and know that those beautiful colors, whichever one you chose, are going to stay that way. And each of the leaves are variegated. So you've got different hues in there, and that's what makes it look so real. But think about bringing it inside and hanging it vertically. You don't have to have anybody come. It'll hang on a nail or a hook. They're super lightweight, and they expand to a full 10 feet by 2 feet. So if you've got that under the deck or under the porch area where the critters are getting in there and it's just unsightly, now you've got a beautiful solution. And these, each one of the gorgeous colors, or well, I guess now the one color that we have, a beautiful yellow, is absolutely gorgeous.
So we lowered the lights in the studio so you could see how light full they are. I mean, they are beautiful, right? I mean, I don't know. I can see why you couldn't count them. I would have such a difficult time even stringing lights this evenly and this beautifully, and they're on a timer. How pretty. Daytime, by day, they're gorgeous. They look like you spent like you spend a fortune on someone to come and like tend your ivy, you know, like a British home with that beautiful ivy that's been growing for centuries up the trellis. But it's as easy as just, I feel like it's American style, right? We're just gonna ship it to you in a box. No maintenance whatsoever, and even battery operated and on a timer. How pretty those are. This will fit, as you said, up to 10 feet. I do want this indoors. Couldn't you use this as a headboard or as like a focus wall? I feel like all of your Zoom meetings, if you've got this behind you, everyone's gonna be like, oh, what? You're so right on trend. You're so fashionable. We have fewer than 800 remaining though. That's it. Oh, Deb, you know, that's it. That's like sellout quantities right there, under 800.
Well, it's been so unbelievably popular. And when I found out that we were going to be able to get it with the lights already installed, I was just over the moon. And it's just, everyone is as excited about them as I am. Now, just know you're going to get it out of the box. It stands about 4 feet and 1.5 feet wide when you get it. And then there's a little power pack. There's going to be a little tab on there that you're just going to pull. It's 3 AA batteries. So if you use it a lot and it uses all its batteries, you can just go to the store and get more. But they come installed. Just pull the little tab and then decide whether you want to just turn it on and off manually, or you want to set the timer for 6 hours off and 18 hours, 6 hours on and 18 hours off. It is super lightweight, so don't worry about hesitating to hang it on vertically. And to your point, Shannon, the lights are woven through in such a way that even the backside, you don't see them. They're all just woven through, so all you're seeing on the other side is that gorgeous real willow wood. But then on the front, you've got the gorgeous leaves and all those little lights. And I'm so grateful that you said that there are so many, too many to count. I really tried. Believe me, I tried.
they look like starlight to me. You know, it's like they're just that little. They're perfectly spaced. They're just enough. If you try to hang twinkle lights in your backyard, you're in for a huge chore. This is instant beauty, instant coverage. If you have something you want to cover, if you've got you know, that pool pump, or you've got that chain link fence, or you just want some extra privacy between your balcony and the next person's apartment balcony, this is a beautiful way to do it. It doesn't look like you were saying, I really don't want to see you. It's just a gorgeous style detail. $39.95 each. Most of you who are on the phone or on hsn.com, of course you're picking up more than one. You're thinking about that space, and at this price, for $10 off, and before we sell out, we've got 600 remaining. Hundreds are being sold every minute. These are on their way to selling out. Get them now, because you don't want to have, you know, half of your wall covered, and then you go, oh, I need to get a few more, and then come back and then they're gone. They'll be gone probably within the next, I would say, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So definitely get more is better. Don't you think, Deb?
Oh, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
We had someone call in who had ordered 30 of them, because once you've gotten them home and you realize how versatile they are, how beautiful they are, you can go ahead and hide something unsightly or enhance a space. And think about, maybe you have an area in the back end where you have a fence and you've got a little seated arrangement. Look how beautiful it would be with the lights. Just have it hanging behind you, or somewhere in your home to enhance your home as well. It's lightweight, absolutely gorgeous. And I absolutely encourage you, if you think, oh, well, I've got a fence and I'd love to add more, get them today, because they will be out of here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them this season with the lights. So this is an opportunity for you to grab them. And if you already have the yellow, let's say, or you already had the purple, these will work back to the previous colors. They will not be, you don't have to worry about them matching. They're going to all work back. So I'm thrilled that we still have some left, Shannon, but everyone's loving them, so they are flying out of here.
The fact that they're lighted already and that they're expandable is just, honestly, it's such a win. Now, Deb, people were asking, and by the way, we're in our final 400, people were asking how they stand up to fading.
Oh, no, they're specially treated, so you don't have to worry about them. Each one of these gorgeous leaves is specially treated so that they will not fade. So when you hang it up, and I've got the purple one behind me, when you hang it up, just let it go and don't worry about it, because they are specially treated. That's another reason why they've been so hugely popular. So you don't have to worry about that at all.
Don't worry about any of it. It's so easy. They're lightweight. They're coming right to you. It's instant beauty. They're gorgeous. They look so realistic, even up close. And then as the lights go down outside, these twinkle lights will come on if you choose the timer feature. They'll go on for 6 hours, just the right amount of time until you head off to sleep, and then they'll be off for 18 hours. $39.95 to cover something unsightly, to give you beautiful greenery, vibrancy outside or inside, and it's $13.32 to get home. All right, we are in our sellout quantities. We started the show, we had over 1,100. Okay, 400 remain. That's it. Your best bet, I would go to hsn.com and order 729767. It'll take you right to this page. I know for a lot of you, sometimes people think 400, oh, well, that sounds like a lot, I'll come back. That means about a minute before they are all sold out with all of the thousands of people who are watching. And of course, Deb, most people are picking up more than one.
Well, absolutely. That's how smart our customer is, because once you know, then you know. And you're getting the 12 zip ties. So remember, right out of the box, it's 4 feet high by 1.5 feet. The battery pack is ready to go. Just pull the tab and the lights will come on. You press it once to turn it on, 3 times to turn it off, or twice to go ahead and set that timer so it'll go on when you want it to for 6 hours and then off for 18. It's lightweight, so you don't have to worry about it. If you want to hang it vertically, you can, and it's indoor and outdoor. So also, if you want it freestanding, you can go to your big home store and get U-shaped stakes that you can pop right into the ground, and that'll make it freestanding. But you've got the 12 zip ties and those lights. The hardest part of this entire enterprise is waiting for it to get dark to enjoy how beautiful those lights are, Shannon. And honestly, they really are. It's like little fireflies from up north that we used to see when we were kids. They're infiltrating this beautiful, beautiful faux fence. They really are magical.
Oh my goodness. I want everybody to be able to get theirs. It does truly make your outdoors or your indoors just that so much more enjoyable, so much more presentable. Every time I would go out in our last house and we had this ugly pool pump. And I was like, I'm gonna build a box around it. I'm gonna put a pool cover over it. You still have to be able to have access to it. Look, if you have to have access to something, you still have complete access and complete coverage. It's $39.95. Those lights, you can choose to use the lights, not use the lights, put them on a timer. They just run on a battery. I'm showing you how it's used horizontally. If you want to use it vertically, you just put it wherever you want it. All right, we're just about to sell out though. I could talk about this forever. We've got about 200 remaining. So please go ahead, take the leap, go to hsn.com, go to, use your phone if you like to, and order more than one. Deb, this is, we're always giving everybody helpful ideas. Get them before they're sold out. We won't have them back in stock. So, all right, they're pretty much sold out. If you're on the phone, don't hang up. But of course, always go to HSN. Deborah, it's always such a treat to have you. What a beautiful home you have.
Well, thank you very much, Shannon. And that's because I've got my beautiful fence behind me. I was fortunate enough to buy it before it sold out. But I'm thrilled that everyone's going to be able to get that. And I can't wait for everybody to just wait for dark and turn their lights on and enjoy. It's a fabulous product, Shannon.
It really is. And so easy, much easier than growing that ivy or even stringing the lights. So if you're on the phone, I'm glad that you're able to get it. We're going to call that sold out. So if you are on the phone, go ahead and get yours. Or we've got some great items that are coming up for you as well. So one of the things when you're outside, there's some great things, right? We've got some beautiful flowers. We're starting to get great weather, but that means the sun is out, and that doesn't go so well with the cars. It makes them so hot. We've got the Solar Guard Sunshade. It's a universal windshield cover. Look at how simple it is. I love that elastic. You don't have to worry about anything. It goes right inside your door, so you don't have to worry about theft, and it will keep your car so much cooler. We have 2 different sizes. We have the standard, which fits most cars, and we have the extra large, which is for your large SUVs, your minivans, and your trucks. And we also have 2 colors available for you. We have silver and gold. It even has a storage container as well, so it's always ready, super lightweight. 696426 is your item number. Oh, extra large is sold out. All right, we have standard only for all of your cars and even up to a small SUV. My guest, Linda Lyday, is here with us. And Linda, if you've got leather seats especially, the summer is your complete enemy. But this is gonna keep our cars so much cooler. So thank you for bringing it to us. Welcome in.
Hi, Shannon. It's so good to see you. Okay, can I share something that was really funny that just happened? I'm standing here, Shannon, and 3 seconds ago, a bird came over, and guess what? My windshield is now covered from that bird. So this could be the solar guard and the bird guard. So you guys just missed that. And I'm a stickler for a clean window too. So true story. Okay, but this is the solar guard. Now I want to show you a little something. When the sun hits your windshield, guess what? It is already starting to bake your car. Now, if you happen to have one of these that goes on the inside, which is almost like a origami, right? And then how do you put this? You put this up, and how do you get it back up? You don't even have to worry about this anymore, because when you use something like that, the sun has already hit the contact, right? And what is that? That's the windshield. The solar guard protects your car at the point of contact, which is that windshield. Look at the Fit Fast system, Shannon. Look at this. It doesn't matter how big of, a side mirror is. This is going to fit it. You can see I have different notches. This is your Fit Fast system. This is your security tab. Now notice how this goes. All I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my door. I put that in, and now my solar guard isn't going to go anywhere. Not with the wind, not with any sticky fingers that might want to come in. This is what's nice. The other thing that I love about this is that it has this nice apron here. This is going to protect my windshield blades, right? And these are expensive. And especially in the summer with those rains, I want to make sure that everything is perfectly good, because the sun breaks down everything. Now, the solar guard protects the inside of your car, 99% of the UV light. In 1 hour, Shannon, your car's temperature inside will go up 40 degrees because of that sun. Now, think about that. The solar guard will keep your car 55% cooler. It'll also, if you have a bird flying over, it'll make sure it doesn't get on your windshield, which I really appreciate. So
yes, and these days with all the pollen, you want to be protected from all of that, right?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because, right, it's the pollen too. Now look at this, 2 cars side by side. Starts out 70-degree weather. The car on your right has the solar guard. 1 hour, start the clock. Look at how much this car on your left is heating up. Oh. The solar guard is going to keep that car, look at that, 55% cooler. Now that's a lot. And when we think about 55% cooler, ask your legs, ask your tuchus, right? Ask your puppy dog's paws. We all know what a hot car is, right? We get in there and it's like, oh my gosh, and how do you touch the steering wheel? Very easy. All you're going to do is when you put this on, you have the Fit Fast system here. It goes over the side mirror. You have the security tab. You put this in. You do it on both sides. It's that fast. This is going to protect your wiper blades here, and it's going to keep 99% of that UV light out of your car. That means you're not gonna, you're gonna be able to keep the dashboard from cracking. If you're in Arizona, maybe you're in Palm Springs, Florida, like it is here, it is blazing hot. And if you don't happen to have a carport or a garage all the time, you know how your car is burning up on the inside. Now, when you go grocery shopping, what I love about this is that my car is going to be cooler when I put my groceries back in. All you're going to do when you come out of your car, you're going to take this off, you're going to peel it off, and look at that. I love a clean windshield. This keeps my windshield clean. It keeps my car cooler, 55% cooler than if I didn't use this. And why is that? Because the sun, we all know what sun does to glass. It heats it up like an oven. This protects it at the point of contact, so easy to put on. It goes on in a second. Now, if you can notice, I have a Jeep, by the way. This is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's an older version, so it's kind of a little smaller than the bigger Jeeps now. And I can use either an extra large or a standard. So you can see this is a standard on here, and it looks really good. It's you might have a little panel here. Don't even worry about that. This isn't going to do anything. This is where your sun is, right? So the standard is great for your compact cars, your sedans, your smaller SUVs. You're going to absolutely love it. This has been a game changer for me. the spring, summer, and fall, especially here in Florida.
Oh,
Holy
for
cow,
sure.
we get hammered.
Well, and the sun can heat up your car wherever you are, right?
That's right.
696426 is your item number. It's under $20. You can get it home for $6.65. It is so lightweight that's super easy. Much simpler than the pop-up versions or the ones you have to stick inside your car. It's going to protect you. Sometimes I keep, in the summer, I was keeping a towel in the car just because I had to protect my legs from my seat, or I had to use the towel on the steering wheel. That's not safe. This will protect it and keep it 55% cooler. This is the standard size. That's all we've got left. We have silver and gold, but this works, as Linda said, on a compact car, your sedan, your smaller SUVs, like the Jeep that Linda was demonstrating this on. It's $6.65. This would make a great gift for somebody because it's so lightweight, because you're giving them the gift of being able to keep their windshield clean and their car so much cooler. Linda, thank you so much. What a practical and necessary item.
Absolutely. And listen, we're all going to need this because I got to tell you, summer is coming. Spring is here, folks, and you're going to love it. Your legs are going to love it. Your dogs are going to love it. You're just going to love it. And please tell us what how you're feeling about it too. Give us a review. I would love that.
Absolutely. It's so important, and it's great to be able to get those items that make your life so much easier, but under a $20 bill. So thanks so much, Linda. If you are on the phone, you're always welcome to stay there. The silver, by the way, just in case you're wondering, the silver is the most popular, but we have it in silver and gold. And what you're seeing here, that's the carrying case that it comes in. This is, completely sold out. Congratulations to everybody who's going to beautify your backyard with that Improvements lighted expandable fence. We do have the expandable fence without the lights, I believe. You can always check on hsn.com. But if you want to light your backyard up for safety or to be able to walk the dog outside, we've got the Atomic Beam Sunblast. Look at how bright that light is. This is the Sunblast Plus. It's solar powered, it's motion sensing, and you're getting 2 for $29.95. You don't have to drill anything into any wall. You can actually just use 3M tape if you want to just put it up someplace you don't know exactly, if you don't want to drill into the wall, or of course if you want it permanently someplace, you've got it. It is solar powered. You don't need cords, you don't need any source of electricity, you don't need batteries. You just pop it up and forget about it, knowing that if somebody walks in your side yard, the Sunblast is going to let you know and let them know. You see them. $9.98 is all it takes to get it home. And again, you're getting 2. Tom Wise is bringing us this. Tom, we just brought this in today. Already over 1,000 people have said, I need something like that. I've been looking for something like that. So I'm so glad to be able to have this in my hour. Welcome in.
My pleasure, Shannon. Thank you very much. This is exclusive to HSN, by the way. This configuration is 28% brighter than the last one we sold out last year. State-of-the-art technology, best solar collector, best LEDs. You got over 65 LEDs here. Best lithium-ion battery. It's going to charge up even on a cloudy day. Shannon, everybody wants a bright light when you pull into the driveway, when you go out and walk the dogs, when you put throw out the garbage. Everybody wants that, but not everybody wants to, do the wiring that's necessary sometimes. This is the perfect solution. It comes with the contractor grade 3M sticky tape. You put 2 on the back, and then you put it on any surface, garage, in front of the door, back by the garbage cans, back by the recycling. I will take this little flap here, and I'm going to recreate the night. Now, I'm going to make a little motion, and then the light goes on. It is so bright. It is 700 lumens. You think about accent lighting you've got around in your garden, that's maybe 15 lumens or 20 lumens. This is 700 lumens. You've got light bulbs in your house that are 300, 400, 500 lumens. This is over 700 lumens. It's super bright.
Okay, Tom, I had to stop for a second because we were doing the motion sensing on the lights. I was so close to it. Honestly, I can't see the camera right now. These are so bright. It's fine. They're apologizing. But hey, It proves that they are really, really bright. I got sunblasted. We should have shirts, right? I got sunblasted at HSN.
I love it.
But that's what, it's going to light up such a big area, and it's motion sensing, so you don't have to worry about it being on too much. It'll sense if there's a critter, a creature, your car. So this is that friendly light that welcomes you to your home, but it's also a motion sensing light in spaces that people shouldn't be. So if someone's walking around looking at windows or someplace at night, this will sense the motion and blast them with that incredible light. $15 each for a blasting light that's solar powered, that's motion sensing, that you can literally stick to a wall. It is honestly, that's incredible. I see why we've sold well over 1,000 now, and get it home for $9.98. Okay, so what we're showing here is this big extra large solar, the solar screen, right? So it's collecting all of the power. You don't need a battery, you don't need a source of electricity. It's always going to be charged up.
Yeah, and it charges up even on a cloudy day. You may have, everybody wants to have lights around the house. There's no doubt about it. Maybe a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, you went out and you bought something like this. This is the old-fashioned way. You had to buy miles and miles of cable, it seems, at $1 a foot. Then you had to get the bulbs. Back in the old days, if you wanted a super bright light, you had to go with you had to go with a bulb system because the bulbs were bright. Now, this is, by the way, this technology is available nowhere else except right here at HSN. We're releasing the brighter, this is the Atomic Beam Sunblast Plus, 28% brighter. Now, this one's not going to go off by accident. You take it, you put your little sticky tape on this side and this side, and then you've got, if you want it to be a less of a bright light, you can put it on low, you can put it on off, or you can put it on high. I prefer it on high. It's simple. Rather than hours and hours of a project you're never going to get to, this is done in a minute. You go to the door, you go to the wall, you take it, and you put it on. Now, it does come with comes with a couple of anchors and screws if you want to put it on permanently. That's an option. I like the tape, works great. I'll flap it. This will say it's nighttime, and then a little bit of motion. Look at how bright it is. The camera can't even read it. It makes the whole room go dark in order to just adjust for that light. It's great.
It is just like the sun. Don't look directly into the sunblast, right? Because this is okay. So we actually have it lighting up the studio. Are you kidding me?
Is that crazy?
That's gonna light up your whole yard, your whole driveway. $9.98. You know, it's getting. Is it getting darker earlier? No, it's staying dark later in the morning. I can't remember.
But it's dark in the morning now when you get up.
Okay, that's what it is. My schedule is so all over the place. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 in the morning after launching. Sometimes I get up at 3. Okay, but this will greet you as you leave the house because it's motion sensing. It's solar powered, or when you arrive home, or when you're out for a walk, or as that extra security. Most of us have paid well over $29.95 for one security light that was not nearly this bright, that required, most of them I think require like D batteries. I think I bought one, it was $49.95. It required 4 D batteries and I have to replace them already. So no, this is solar powered. So, and it's motion sensing. Did you see that? I took my hand off. It goes on when it's dark. It's $9.98. Oh, we want to see if I can say that again. Where do you want me to put it?
Look at that.
Oh my gosh,
that's crazy.
Okay, it's lighting up our whole studio. I feel like we should trade our very expensive studio lights for Atomic Blast. What do you think?
I love it. Look at that. That's crazy.
Wow. So this
it's 100.
light, say it again.
It's 120 degrees. You got light in front, and then on the sides, it's also coming out. You can see you've got two little triangles on the side as well, Shannon.
That's a great range. So it's usually with these lights, there's like one spot, right? It kind of covers one, but there you can see. Ooh, honestly, I have to make sure that I don't even get anywhere near. Looking at it just like the sun, that's a lot of coverage, and this is incredibly bright. You can choose if you want it a little bit lower or a little bit higher. 1,333 have already been spoken for. Remember, you're getting two, $9.98. So easy to be able to either install. It comes included with the screws and the plastic wall anchors, or my style, just use a double-sided tape. Then you can get it up and ready to go. And one of the things I appreciate too, Tom, besides the fact this is the only place you can get it, I love that exclusivity, but you don't ever have to replace a battery. It's solar powered.
It's all lithium ion. We're looking at state-of-the-art technology. Lithium ion, it recharges automatically. And then notice here, you've got 65. When you think about accent lighting around your garden, around your walkway, maybe you've got 3 or 4 little LEDs. Maybe it's 20 lumens or so, because it's just a little accent. This is a monster. You've got 65 LEDs on the side and on the front. Then you've got that super large, super efficient solar panel. Then you've got lithium ion, which is preferred than a lead acid battery inside. And then it's super bright, 700 lumens. Used to be, if you wanted something bright like this, you had to buy a bulb, an incandescent bulb, and you had to wire it into the house. Now the technology's here. This is exclusive to HSN right now. Nobody has the Plus. Nobody's got the Sunblast Plus except for HSN. And it's super simple. You're solving this problem of having light when you want to, come in the driveway, light when you're walking the dog, light when you're taking out the garbage, light when there's a, hey, is that an intruder? Solving the problem in a minute. You're taking it, putting the contractor grade 3M adhesive on the back, stick it when you want. Might well put one back by the recycling. Might put one back, by a gate or by a door. They're so inexpensive. Take them with you if you're renting. Don't get this project. You've been looking at this thing for 5 years. Guess what, my friend? You're never going to wire it. Solve it for a couple of dollars and solve it perfectly and efficiently, and don't sacrifice the brightness of the light. It's perfect. And
that's the thing. What you just said, Tom, that's the key. You're not sacrificing the brightness of the light. Typically, solar lights, they're kind of wimpy. They're like, and they don't last very long. This is motion sensing, nice, sensitive motion sensing. Bright, vibrant light, the brightest that you can get. So for your best ordering experience, if you're waiting on the phone, you are in the company of hundreds of others who want to get their hands on this exclusive set. So you can always go to hsn.com. It's just the fastest experience if you have access to a phone or a tablet or a computer. You can also download that HSN app as well. It just makes it so fast and seamless. Now, if you are on the phone, you can also, if you've ordered with us before, do what's called express ordering. You use the number 746667. That's the item number for this. I know everybody wants to get their hands on it, Tom. We only brought in a limited amount, and this is your very first day, and we're already so incredibly popular.
It's crazy. Enjoy it. By the way, needless to say, it's weather resistant, rain, snow, it doesn't matter.
Honestly, it's the best of everything. Thank you so much, Tom, for bringing it in to us.
My pleasure, Shannon. Thank you.
All right, that was brand new. We've got a this day only price. This is our final item, and this is a great way to end up this incredible hour. We've got the pole saw. It is a corded pole saw. It's 8 amps. It's from Earthwise. They make our best outdoor tools. So it's a pole chainsaw, and this is a 10-inch bar and chain, but this is, you can angle it to the angle that you need, 15, 30 degrees or straight, no ladder necessary, up to 9 feet and 3 inches above your head. Look at that. For safety, you can stand back so that branch is not gonna fall right on his head because he's not standing underneath it, because you can angle it. It's corded, so you've got great power, and it even has an automatic oiling system, so it's virtually maintenance free. Today and today only, it's $69.95. We've taken $20 off. It's $17.49 to get it home on any credit card. I like that it comes with that safety guard right there. But my guest Peter Kilcullen, I'm guessing he's probably outdoors. So you get to actually demonstrate this. I just kind of show how cool it looks. Welcome in, Pete.
Yeah, hey, Shannon. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you're inside. You kind of touched on all the great points on what makes this really the perfect chainsaw, pole saw for everybody at home. I mean, this isn't the pole saw that, you know, the professionals are going to be using to cut down enormous trees, but this is the perfect one to trim back all the branches that are near the house, that get near the roof, the cars, that just close in the whole outdoors, or maybe that whole front area of your house. This is going to be perfect for so many of those reasons you talked about. The two best ones for me are that it does extend over 9 feet and that it weighs 9 pounds. So that means everybody can handle this. So let's do some cutting, because I want you to see that. I want everyone to understand how non-intimidating it is, how really easy it is. And I'll show you, we talked about it weighing 9 pounds. All I'm gonna do when I fire this up is rest that motor, or that 10-inch bar and chain, on that limb. It's gonna go straight through there, and you're gonna notice very little vibration. Here we go. Let the saw do its work. Look at that. Just works its way through, nice and easy. So I think that would have surprised a lot of people, Shannon, who have said, oh, I never want to handle a chainsaw, because I'm not holding on for dear life. It's not shaking, it's not moving. You mentioned that 10-inch bar and chain. This is the industry standard, an Oregon bar and chain. 10 inches mean that we can handle even larger limbs. So if you want to use it to cut firewood, you can do it. The other thing that makes a pole saw so great is that's where everything happens, near that chain. Here's where I'm standing. So I'm further back. I don't have to worry about being super close to that. It makes it easy, and it's not intimidating. Now, I just showed you cutting that. So I have the saw closed all the way up. As you mentioned, 9 foot 3 inches it'll extend to. So I extend that part. Then it also extends on the back here. Open that up, pull it out, tighten it back up. Those collars are super easy to use. Now look at this. So I'm just over 6 feet tall. I don't know if we're going to be able to show this. And I can extend that up. Even still at that 45-degree angle, you're going to be able to be 10, 11, 12 feet in the air, and you're going to be able to handle it. It really is the perfect pole saw for everybody watching, because it'll do the jobs that you need to do at home.
Truly, and it's keeping you at a safe distance. It's the perfect balance, so the saw does all of the work, and today only, it's $20 off. This is an incredible price for a pole saw. So if you're thinking ahead toward Father's Day, even Mother's Day. I got this one for myself, but this is great because it keeps you, first of all, from having to hire somebody to do this, and it gives you that confidence and the safety needed to be able to get the tallest little branches, but really can even cut through some of the really big, thick branches. It's $17.49 on any credit card. We'll just ship it right to you. It's nice and lightweight for a pole saw, right? But this is gonna be a big package that's gonna come right to you, and take advantage of that this day only price. So Pete, it really is all about, of course, the quality of the blade, but the balance when it comes to a pole saw. So that if it wasn't right balance, you couldn't stand that far away and still have control, but Earthwise has gotten it just right.
Exactly. It just makes it easy, and it makes it something that you can definitely handle. You know, whoever it is, anyone who's never used a chainsaw, frankly, it's much easier than a handheld chainsaw, but you can use it the same way, whether there's limbs on the ground or whether it's for firewood, you can do it. And again, you're talking about limbs up to 9 inches in diameter, which is a big limb, or a large log. If you're doing the firewood, you can do it. Safety, super important, so I'll show you that down here. You've got the trigger that I'm pressing, but as I press that trigger, nothing happens. I need to activate that safety switch, then pull the trigger. As soon as I let go, if I attempt to go back to it, I need to hit that safety switch again. And that's actually something that's different than if you have a loud gas-powered chainsaw. When you fire that up, it's going the whole time. It's constantly making that noise of the motor. Here, you let go, it stops. You know it stopped, and you're completely safe at all times using this, and you don't have to get up on a ladder. You can reach those branches. One of the other things that makes this really nice and easy to use is that you can see it's an inline motor, so we don't have a large motor on the side that when you're reaching up is going to block your vision. The other part of this is I can really just move this into any different angle. It articulates in those 3 different positions. And why that's important is when I'm reaching up, I can always just rest it on that branch and not have to worry about not being able to see, not being able to rest it on the branch easily. So all those things just make it sounds complicated, easier and easier to cut down those limbs.
And so easier, and also safety first, right? So you're gonna wanna use your safety goggles, even though you can be far away from the action and any falling branches, of course. You've got that safety, the safety cover as well. And then it has even an oil, like an indicator, so you know how much oil it has in. It's automatically keeping itself lubricated. For $69.95, you would never expect this to have more than maybe, I don't know, 90-day warranty. It has a 2-year warranty. That talks about the quality, the confidence that Earthwise has in the quality. It's 9 pounds, but I can feel, even here, I can feel the weight over here. That's what makes it cut through those logs like butter, like Peter was cutting through. That was a pretty big log. So it's like branches, the logs to be able to cut things down into firewood. At our house, the trash collectors won't collect anything that's big and outside of the trash cans. So you have to cut it down into manageable size so it fits in. This is a great way to be able to do that.
Absolutely. It just makes it easy because you don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to force it through the limb. I'll do that again, and you'll just see as I let that weight head down through that wood, that limb, it does it every time. And look at that. Look how little the whole blade and that whole motor is even vibrating. You've got a cushion handle. It's all fiberglass. I mean, this is all the difference. You know, I'm watching that myself. So I was concentrating on that portion of the motor. I mean, it is not vibrating. It's not jumping around. That 10-inch bar and chain, that's an Oregon chain. That's what you find on all the professional models. It just works its way through. It's so nice and steady that you're never feeling any unease about cutting that limb. And if you do, you just let go of that trigger. So it really has been made by Earthwise for you. Everyone out there who said, I don't know if I can do it. I can't handle a pole saw. This one you definitely can. It's the only one with that articulating head as well. All of these things to make it safer and easier and less intimidating. You can definitely do this. I'll show you again. There's that padded grip I was talking about. Fiberglass and aluminum. You just twist off that collar and that moves out. It actually is spring back in. So when you loosen it, it'll close itself up. But extend it, tighten that collar just a little bit, and you're set to go. You can extend this out over 9 feet. 9 feet long and 9 pounds in weight. It really is perfect.
Wow, and perfect price. Just today, it's $20 off. You can't find a pole saw of this quality for $69.95. Get it today, $17.49. Here's your item number 686674. Get it on the phone, go to hsn.com. And Pete, as you said, it's not intimidating. And I can attest to that, and you can actually attest to this. If you remember the very first time you were here at HSN and I was outside, and I was standing back from it. Like I just have these terrible pictures of chainsaws and, you know, maybe from movies. And you said, exactly what you just said, you can do it. And so I grabbed it and I was like, I don't know. And I rested it on that, on the branch and it just went through and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I walked around and I was like, what can I cut? They were like, Shannon, this is a real set. Like you need to leave us some branches. It's not only not intimidating, it's really empowering. You have literally the power and the safety in your own hands. Pete, I know we only have a few more seconds to share this with everybody, but you can't find a pole saw like this for $69.95. It's so feature rich.
Right, the value is great because if you think about the value, you combine that with a 2-year warranty, you're gonna have this season after season. So get it home, you'll use it now to kind of clean up with everything that happened during the winter time. Then you'll have a lot of growth into the summer, you'll be using it again, and then in the fall. Most important, get this home, you'll use it next fall. Clear everything out, so in the winter time, there's nothing close to the houses when we get the snowstorms. You can do it, but you'll use it so often. I think you'll be really surprised. You'll save money by not having to hire someone. It really is our best outdoor tool from Earthwise.
That's true. This is less than hiring somebody for one time, and you can do it as frequently as you need it. Obviously, those trees are still growing, right? You're gonna have that. This is a repetitive need, so go ahead and grab that today at this one-day only price. Pete, thank you so much.
Thanks, Shannon. See you soon.
All right. For those of you who are watching right now, you can order on the phone. You can go to hsn.com. We have so much for you. I'm so glad that you are here. So glad that you joined me. I will be back at midnight on, let's see, Thursday night into Friday. Is that considered Friday? All right, we'll consider it Friday. I'll see you there. I've got a great outdoor item for you, but don't go anywhere because Helen's up next with some beauty must-haves.
April is Customer Appreciation Month, and we're making it all about you.
It's going to be a month of your favorite brands, your top-rated picks, and more special events than ever before.
It's our way of saying thank you.
Join us throughout April, and don't forget our special kickoff day on April 1st.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me tonight for a beautiful new routine.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
I wanted Fiend to smell lush and sexy, but still comfortable and wearable. Sensual notes and amber are mixed with softer florals for an